Want to earn some quick cash? Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston is stocking up on cute and cozy fall styles. We pay you on the spot for your gently used name brand clothes and accessories. Plus, while you're here, you can stock up on must-have looks for autumn. We're the go-to sustainable shopping spot for teens and young adults. So stop by Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston today and refresh your wardrobe. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.
In August, China's Administration for Market Regulation published a draft of anti-monopoly guidelines for the pharmaceutical sector, including teas and herbs used in Chinese traditional medicine, TCM. According to Reuters, the guidelines suggest the prospect of authorities' closer scrutiny of these markets. The Caimai Chinese Medicinal Material Index, a measure of investment activity in tea and herbs, hit a record high in July as some leaves, roots, and bark tripled in price. The spike is attributed to speculators and prompted official warnings for speculators to stop pumping up the market and to the public, quote, not to get consumed by the fever of fast-rising prices, end quote. Reuters writes, quote, the speculative frenzy comes at a time when the economy is struggling to grow as it grapples with deflationary pressures and weak consumer demand, end quote. In the tea market, trading has been brisk in the premium pu'er variety, which experts consider to improve in quality as it ages and is traded and collected much like vintage wine. TCM Medicinals Gold Thread, White Peony Root, and Tree Peony Bark have more than tripled in price in the past 2 years, driving the Caimai Index up by 50%. Dealers say tight supplies due to floods are partly to blame, but a bigger factor is manipulation by capital, end quote. The Bozu Traditional Chinese Medicinal Material Association, an industry group, advised members to warn speculators, quote, not to pump up prices, end quote. Chinese state broadcaster CCTV reported in January that prices of Changxi tea, a pu'er brand from the tea trading hub in Guangzhou, shot up by 50,000 won, that's 7,023 US dollars, per 2.5 kilo brick, before plunging more than 80% overnight, leading to the loss of hundreds of thousands of won. Quote, investors should be on high alert and get rid of the whim to get rich overnight, end quote, according to Liwan district officials. Liwan district is home to Guangzhou's wholesale tea market. Compared to 2023, January through July export totals of Ceylon tea reveal a 5.5 million kilo increase to 140.5 million kilos. The average FOB, freight on board value, is down slightly, as is tea production at 150.5 million kilos compared to last year. The Tea Research Institute of Sri Lanka projects tea exports will generate $1.5 billion in sales in 2024. Quote, all categories showed negative variances averaging 1,772 rupees in value compared to 2023, when the average value was 1,828 rupees, according to the Sri Lanka Tea Export Association. July exports were down by 1.4 million kilos compared to July 2023. Higher volume, however, grew second quarter revenue to 110 billion rupees, about 369 million US dollars, compared to 99.7 billion rupees, about $335 million last April through June. First quarter revenue totaled 110 billion, a rupees increase of 690 million year on year compared to January through March 2023. Second quarter auction prices increased by approximately 16%, with a sale average of 1,244 rupees versus 1,070 rupees during the corresponding period in 2023. Russian buyers have returned to the market, buying 15 million kilos of tea during the first half of the year, a 6% increase that elevated Russia to number 2 among the major tea trading partners. Iraq remains Sri Lanka's number 1 trading partner, as it was in 2023, but has purchased 2% less tea this year than last. Iraq imported 17.8 million kilos through July, compared to 18.3 million kilos through July 2023. The UAE imported 14 million kilos, a substantial 50% year-on-year increase in 2024. It was followed by Turkey, which imported 10.6 million kilos, and Iran, which imported 7 million kilos. Exports to China are nearing 7 million kilos. Bulk shipments of mainly orthodox processed black tea totaled 66,000 metric tons, or about 47% of total exports. Tea in packets accounted for 40% of the total. Tea in bags accounts for 10%. Green tea exports represent about 1.8%, and instant tea accounts for about 1.2%. Sri Lanka exports tea to 150 countries. Pretty Tasty Tea is a startup ready-to-drink brand that contains 10 grams of collagen peptides dissolved in a naturally flavored stevia-sweetened black tea base. According to co-founder Scarlett Leung, the tea is formulated with essential amino acids that support skin, nails, and hair and act as an anti-inflammatory, benefiting joints. Leung recently defeated more than 150 other emerging beverage brands in a pitch-style competition to take top honors at the New Beverage Showdown 27 during BevNet's live Summer 24 event. The competition features 2 rounds of live pitching and an interactive Q&A before a panel of investors, retailers, founders, and BevNet staff. In a release, she writes, quote, "This win validates our product across the beverage industry as the judges unanimously agreed on the superior taste. Both collagen and protein are 2 of the fastest-growing supplements, showing just how much there is a need in the market for a delicious, convenient option to incorporate them in everyday routines. Pretty Tasty resolves it," end quote. Leung explains that collagen peptides dissolve easily in water, are non-allergenic, and are a great source of protein. Quote, "Our collagen is also naturally packed with 18 different amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks essential for protein synthesis, tissue repair, and nutrient absorption. The tea sells for $47.99 for a 12-pack in cans and is available as an instant tea mix in 30 sachet packets. Each sachet makes 8 to 16 ounces of tea. Flavors include peach, raspberry, lemon, and black tea. Learn more at www.prettytasty.com. Business Insight. BevNet is an early adopter of the pitch event format to encourage beverage innovation. Quote, "Showcasing new products and promising founders, it focuses on the innovators and entrepreneurs designing the products of tomorrow. Throughout its 15-year history, BevNet New Beverage Showdown has served as a springboard for some of today's most popular brands at their earliest launch days." End quote. Past winners include Health Aid Kombucha. Finalists this year included Heal Tea, Casey Tea, OK Energy, Bear Maple Sparkling Ginseng Elixir, and Explorer Cold Brew.
Produced by Audavita Studios. Connect your voice to the world.